Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a sunset inspired look, as you can see in this photo. If you want to achieve this look, then keep watching. So first off, we're gonna start with a clean face and we're gonna apply a toner. You can apply any toner of your choice or whatever works with your skin. So just apply it on a cotton swab or anything cotton-ish, and just apply it on all over your face, and including under your neck and around the eyes and on your forehead. Yeah, just everywhere, under your nose, under your mouth, and just anywhere you can get it on. And then we're going to apply moisturizer. You can apply any moisturizer of your choice. For me, I applied it with my fingers because it gets the product into my skin better than using anything else. So yeah, you can use your fingers if you want, or you can use cotton as well. Then we're gonna apply a primer. You can use any primer of your choice. The one that I'm using is by Miss Rose. And yeah, just apply it again with your fingers all over your face and everywhere that you're going to apply makeup, so protects your skin. And then we're going to add the Lynu's Beauty Liquid Concealer in the 6th shade to color correct dark areas around our skin, our face. Yeah, so just around the eyes and around the mouth area and anywhere else you might have had a pimple or a dark spot. So yeah, for me it's around the chin area and under my chin especially. That's where I have a lot of breakouts, so that's why I applied it the most, and under my eyes, because yeah, most times I look like a raccoon because I have dark circles around my under my eyes. And yeah, just anywhere else you feel like you need to apply it to color correct. Yeah, so after that I was actually supposed to blend out the concealer first before I applied the foundation, but yeah, I decided I didn't do that. I did that. I applied the foundation while the concealer was still on. So I mean, it works either way. So, but I think it'll be better if you blend out the color correcting concealer that you use before you apply foundation, so you can get a better result. But either way works. So yeah, then we're gonna use a beauty blender to just blend everything out so it settles well into the skin, and yeah, it blends in with your skin tone as well. Just make sure you use a foundation that matches your skin tone so that it'll look consistent with the rest of your body, basically. Yeah, you know, this thing is like a workout, so yeah, I was kind of thirsty. I had some water and then kept on blending. The magic behind this is blending. Seriously, you have to blend well everything, including around your neck, so that the skin tone is the same. So then I had to go on and apply the LA Pro Girl concealer in the shade Fawn under my neck, just to make that transition between my face. The color of the foundation I used was a bit dark because I used my roommate's, but yeah, I had to like blend it, add that concealer to just blend it onto my skin tone, because being indoors for the last 3 months made me really pale. So yeah, and then I had to add the Fenty Beauty matchstick just on my brow bone, on my cheekbones, and on my forehead, on my nose bridge as well, and just on my chin. Just basically areas where you want the light to reflect off your face and make you glow. So So yeah, then after that you just use the beauty blender to blend it in. Make sure you blend it in real well. I'm sorry if I went out of focus, but I was looking at myself in the mirror and I didn't notice that the camera angle was, you know, a bit off. But anyway, just bear with me. So I added the LA Girl Pro concealer under my eyes, and I also added it on my forehead, between my brows, and under my nose, because that's where my skin is really dark, or that's where the light actually like reflects off your skin if you're looking like straight at the camera or something. So yeah, it helps to just even out, you know, everything. So just go in with the beauty blender and continue blending that in. You can even add the setting powder on top of that before you blend, but yeah, that's a different technique that you can try later on, or if you do, then, you know, let me know how it goes in the comment section below. So I added the banana powder on my basically where I applied the concealer, and just make sure that the concealer is a bit lighter than your foundation color or your skin tone. So yeah, it gives a more finished look, I would say. But yeah, I added that on my cheeks as well, and on my chin, and around my mouth as well. Then I went in with the Focallure brow pomade with a spoolie in the chocolate shade, and then yeah, just had to just brush my brows to make them, you know, just sit in place so that you can apply the brow pomade to your brows to the shape that you want to. So yep, I just went on and did that for my brows. It's not perfect, but you know, at least later on you can go in with the concealer on the brows to just, you know, finish the, like, you know, edges. Like if it's a bit like out of place, or if you go out of line, you know, you can still use concealer to just finish shaping it out. So I did that. You can even use a brow pencil or whatever it is you use, but for me I use the brow pomade. So just went in and make sure you fill in the brows where there might be gaps. So just fill it in as much as possible, especially from the middle towards the end, and not really at the beginning of the brow, because if you want that, you know, that fading look for your brows, then yeah, you just add a little at the end, but as you go on to the ends, you make it more darker. And yeah, don't just let the setting powder on while you're doing this, so it has time to bake. So after that, I will use the LA Girl Pro concealer in the shade Fawn again, just to outline my brows and to cover areas where I might have gone out of line, just to, you know, make it look more, to stand out more basically. Yeah, so I just went under my brows and over it, just to, you know, shape it out more. And I did that line between my brows just to make sure that they're even, you know, can't have them looking like, you know, uneven. So after after that, I just used the beauty blender again to blend that concealer around my eyebrows with the rest of my face. Yeah, just make sure you blend it well and take as much time as you need so that it will blend well with the rest of your face. Otherwise, they'd be looking much lighter than your face and it will just look weird. So yeah, just did some finishing touches with my brows. It's not perfect. I should have used a brow pencil just to make it more like, you know, but my brow pencil is not sharpened and I don't have a proper sharpener to sharpen it, so I just stuck with the brow pomade. And then I used the Lynu's Beauty palette to do my eyeshadow, and that's the only eyeshadow palette that I used for this look. So if you want to achieve a better look, just apply like sticky tape on the corner of your eyes so that it won't go on under your eyes, or like, you know, go out of the area that you actually want it to be on. So my camera actually died and the other battery was still charging, so I had to use my phone to continue. Anyway, so I used the yellow shade to put around the edges and use it as a transitioning shade, and then I went in with the red shade and just blended it from the yellow onto the red to give more like an orangey transitioning between those two colors. But then yeah, so I added that red just all over my eyelids, and then oh, I forgot to add in the part where you actually have to add concealer onto your eyelids, basically where you want to put the eyeshadow so it will, you know, stand out more than if you were to apply it without it, because that actually makes the colors pop, you know. So yeah, oh, I'm actually adding it now. Yeah, I added that, as you can see, and I was looking up so that I know like where my eyelid like stops, or what should I say? Yeah, so I just look up so that the concealer will cover that area where your eyelid stops when you look up. So yeah, I just applied that on both eyes, and then I added the purple shade on top of the red and the yellow, because that's where that's the darker shade that I used for this look. So I went on and added that like at the under my brow bone to create more like a shadow effect. But yeah, you can add that to even give you like a smoky look. So I added that under my, just like under my brow bone, but not all the way towards the inner corner of my eye, just at the end, and then towards the end of my eyelid as well. Then I went in with the red shade again and blended it with the purple one to create more like a pink transition color. So I added that. Sorry if you can't see it properly because the lighting is off, and yeah, but you know, just put that red shade over the purple one, not all over it, but like towards the middle of your eyelid, and make sure you blend it in with the purple so that the transition color is more like there's more of a blending effect, which creates like a pinkish color in between those two colors. So yeah, just continue adding that, making sure that, you know, it's even on both eyes. And then I added the yellow shade in the middle, towards the middle of my eye, at the beginning of my eye, beginning of my eyes. Yep. And just blend it out with the red so it creates like an orange color-ish, you know, transitioning shade. And then I went in with the liquid eyeliner pen, gel pen, or any liquid eyeliner, or yeah, just anything that you can use for this look. So I added that, and the sticky tape also helps to just create the, you know, the wing, the shape of the wing that you would want, or yeah, you would like to achieve. And trust me, the colors look very harsh right now, but after this I went on and continued blending before I took photos. So at the end of this video you will see the actual result after I blended in those colors a bit better. I did that off camera actually, so I'm sorry I don't have a video for that, but yeah, I didn't really do well my my eyeliner, but you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you get this really, you know, really good like eyeliner, and eyeliner takes a lot of time for me. If you know me, I take a lot of time to get ready, and yeah, usually it's my brows or my eyeliner that takes up most of the time. So yeah, I tried my best, and I didn't want to, like, you know, remove everything and then start again, and it would ruin like the everything that I put on before that. So I just did that, and then I added the mascara on my eyelashes, and then I just used the brush to just remove excess setting powder on my eyes, on my cheeks, under my nose, around my mouth, on my chin, and on my forehead. So just remove all the excess powder, and then I used this contour palette to contour my face. I used a darker shade to contour around my cheekbones, and yeah, if you want to have, like, you know, make your cheekbones more like, you know, prominent. Is that even the right word? I don't know. My English is not that great after I came to China, so just bear with me. Yeah, and then just around my face, around my forehead, just to, like, you know, create that shape, outline the shape of your face. And then I added the darker LA Girl Pro concealer on my nose to contour my nose, and then I blended it out, and then I used this Fenty Beauty highlighter to apply it onto the inner corner of my eye. I should have added more, but yeah, I thought that was enough. So yeah, it depends on you really. If you want to add more, make it more, you know, like, you know, glow, that would be much better. But yeah, I didn't add that much. And I added it also on my nose bridge and above my lips, and then I used a brush to add it on my cheekbones as well, and on my nose, on my brow bones as well, and on my chin. Just basically areas where you want to really, you know, glow. So yeah, almost finished. I don't have a lip liner that goes well with my lips, so I used my brow pomade to apply the brow pomade to outline my lips, and then I used the Fenty Beauty Gloss Balm, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, and then I added more actually added more lip gloss, and then I put on the setting spray all over my face, and then I went on and added the Lynu's Beauty Lewa lashes. The lashes that I used here are the summer lashes, and then I applied lash glue onto it, and then I applied it using my fingers. Even though the lashes come with a lash applicator, but I use my fingers. I use my fingers to apply it better, so that's what I did. And yeah, that's the finished look. The eyeshadow looks a bit, not that blended, but I went in and blended it afterwards, and that's the finished look. Thank you for watching. This is my first YouTube video, so give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to watch more makeup tutorials and basically more on beauty and lifestyle.